Hello, and happy Monday, everyone. Let's go! It's the start of a new week. I hope you are all having a beautiful start to your week. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. I'd love to hear what was something exciting that happened for you over the weekend. I had a lot of fun watching some Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball Super to be exact, the Broly versus Gogeta movie, which was awesome with Pokeballer Mike. And I had an awesome, amazing card break with my boy at Roospokemon and more. I had a fantastic time this weekend, and I hope you all did as well. Jedi Master Squirtle saying, mic check. Uh-oh, is it not working? Is it not working? Let me know, is it working? I hope it's working. I was testing it before. Please let me know. Can you hear me? Hello, Callum. SoundQuest Jr. SoundQuest Rob is saying hello to Susan. Callum is saying hello to me, Albino. Hello, Callum. Can you all hear me? Let me know. Let me know. I was testing the audio. Never. Okay, it's Jedi Master Squirtle. Okay. Thank you, Jedi Master Squirtle. Mic check for you, buddy, but thank you. I appreciate it. Helping me out, making sure you all can hear me, because I definitely want to make sure that the audio is working for this one, because I am super excited to talk about the fights today. I am super excited to talk about the fights today. I think I'm going to open up a couple UFC packs. We're going to open up a couple packs of Brilliant Stars before we get into the PowerPoint. But I'm really thrilled about this one, and I'm really excited for these fights in particular. Guy fighting this weekend. Ooh, who are you excited for, Rob? Who are you excited to see? I know I got a lot of people that I'm excited to see, and I got some of them as cards in front of me. So in front of me there, you can see a pink insert of Khamzat Chimaev. In front of me also is Alexander Volkanovski, National Treasure 63 out of 99 there in the background that I opened up with my boy Roospokemon. We've got as well a pink Gilbert Burns from Chronicles, and all of these fighters are fighting on the card that we're going to be talking about today. Oh, hey, this top loader display stand looks rather awesome. Yes, the Jedi Master crafted. Always amazing, always looks fantastic, always got to show them off. Reverse Kindler. Who else? The crazy man. I got to think that's Khamzat Chimaev, SoundQuest Rob. He is a star. Boars. Let's go, says Canadian Trader. Let's go, Canadian Trainer. Happy to see you. Happy Monday. How are you doing? Are you excited for any of the fights this weekend? Native Chick is in the house. What is up, Native Chick? Happy to see you. How are you doing today? How was your weekend, Native Chick? Callum Davis says he named a Pokemon after me. Let's go, Callum Davis. What Pokemon was it? Thank you. We're trading. I named one after you last week, so you named one after me. Love to see it. Thank you, Callum. What Pokemon was it? Reverse Torterra. What do we got behind it? Non-Hollow Motham. I'm going to make sure I put the code cards to the side so I remember to show them off at the end of the video. Or whenever I do happen to show them off. Oh, holy cow. I am so excited for the card this weekend. Korean Zombie is going to be on the card. And oh yeah, something else that I'm excited about. I have been chasing a numbered Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn from Star Wars Rebel, trying to get an autograph from him in Sports Cards Break. And finally, after buying a spot so many times and failing to buy a spot so many times and seeing it get pulled, I got a 29 out of 50 Grand Admiral Thrawn today from AMT, the very last Star Wars Signature Series box break that they were doing. Possibly ever. So my very last opportunity, I hit the card that I was chasing for. I am super happy that blue parallel Lars Mikkelsen voice acted Grand Admiral Thrawn. What do we got behind the reverse? Duskull, Haxorus, a Dragon Boy. Susan says she smashed the like. Thank you, Susan. Jedi Master Squirtle says, don't forget to hit that like button as you enter, everyone. Thank you, Jedi Master Squirtle. I appreciate the support. Congratulations to you on hitting 850 subs today as well, my guy. Weather getting better there, Native. Finally heating up here. Glad to hear, SoundQuest Rob. That's so cool. Congratulations, says Susan. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. I am very pumped about it. Fist bump energy. Let's go. Love to see this as well. Staravia. Floatzel. Hunting gloves. Jumping in, says Roospokemon. Let's go. Roospokemon. How are you doing? Have you made the trip already to the All-Stars? What are you thinking, my guy? What are you thinking? How about this? If this video gets 50 likes, I'll open up one of these Shining Fates ETBs in the background at the end of the video. But also, if this video gets 50 likes, how about I'll open up some UFC Prism. I'll open up a video. I'll pick up some more UFC Prism packs through my boy Roospokemon, and I'll open up a video of me uploading some of those on the channel. Carablast, Reverse Executor. So we got 2 different bounties for the same like goal. 50 on this one. Reverse Executor, what do we got behind it? Ooh, Raichu. Happy to see the Raichu. I like that. A nice Gen 1 Pokemon. This one is going into the giveaway pile. Looking forward to that. Speaking of which, thank you, Jedi Master Squirtle, for congratulations on the 700 subs that we hit today on the channel. I appreciate that, and I'm very, very thankful to everyone for your support in hitting 700. Wait, are you coming here? Roospokemon says Jedi Master Squirtle. He will be eventually Jedi Master Squirtle, but for now, we're just talking about doing it on Discord. It would be a Discord rip and upload to the channel, but definitely would be a lot of fun either way. Darkness Energy, he is on his way to All Stars, which is a sports card trading store in his local area. Callum Davis says, I got back from swimming. Oh, that is awesome, Callum Davis. Are you a swimmer? Are you learning how to swim? Do you like to race on swimming? Yes, congratulations on 700, says Susan. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. Reverse Manchino. Couldn't do it without your support, obviously. Reverse Manchino. What do we got behind it? Non-hollow Grimmsnarl. Yes, but not for a few months. On my way to get products, says Roospokemon. Who would you be most excited to see pulled, Roospokemon, from the packs? And how many packs are you thinking about picking up? I know personally, even some bases of Khamzat would be cool to see. Islam Makhachev, Patty the Baddie. I know that would be really exciting to see. I would be really, really excited to see a colored Patty as well. A numbered Patty would be awesome. And let me know, too. I saw a pretty interesting Charles Oliveira autograph on eBay that I'm thinking about making an offer on. Let me know what you think about that. I'm learning to swim, says Callum Davis. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome, Callum. You know what? Susan actually taught me how to swim, and that's some fond memories that I have. Susan, do you remember having the trainer would come over to the house and teach me to swim in the backyard, and then I would my motivation was to collect those rainbow fish stickers. It was like the lenticular stickers of the fish where as you looked at them, they would kind of like move and shimmer. It's funny, I still like them. Even now, 28 years old, Serge sent me one of those for a Pokemon for Arcanine, I think. And I was like, what? I love that. Oh my gosh. Speaking of things I love, woo! Caw! We got Panda Max VMAX Plays. Congratulations on 3K subscribers. That was an awesome stream. Yesterday, Panda. Had a ton of fun listening throughout pretty much the entire day. Let's go, other than when I was at dinner with my family. So let's go, Panda. That was an awesome stream. Congrats on the 3K. Last pack magic. What can we get? Mewtwo non-holo. Saving the hits for later. We got 12 more packs in the box. We haven't gotten a full art or better yet. I think those last 12 packs are going to be heaters. We did get one Raichu V, though, so nice pull there. I'm going to show the code cards, and then I think I'm ready to get into the PowerPoint, because I think the PowerPoint's going to be it's going to be a lot, I think. We'll see. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, though, at the very least. So good luck to everyone on the code cards. What's up, Max VMAX Plays? Awesome 8-hour stream yesterday, says Jedi Master Squirtle. Yes, that was an awesome one. I took you to your first swim class at 6 months, says Susan. Panda Love, congratulations, says Susan. Yes, Susan is a fan of the Panda channel as well. Did Lido Beach have a pool? Maybe. I took swim classes at the Lido Beach pool. I don't remember the Lido Beach pool, to be honest, Jedi Master Squirtle, but it's very well possible. Or was it Siesta? It probably would have been Lido, I think, over Siesta. I took Albino Manatee to the Y, and then we used our pool, says Susan. Yes, ma'am. That was my swimming experience. So, all right, we are going to be swimming in the deep waters here. I'm going to bring it over to the display, and we are going to hit from the beginning. We are starting up the PowerPoint. So this is one that I am really excited for, MMA Market Monday. So if you're new to the UFC, if you are a veteran alike, I think you will enjoy this one. We're going to be breaking down the fights. I'm going to start through some of the earlier ones in the prelims, and then we're going to build up to some of the most exciting fights on the main card. Congrats to 700, Mac. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Let's go. Broke Ace and the Pokey Twins popping in. Hope you're having an awesome day, Anthony. Love to see you. Love to see you. So, all right, we are starting off with UFC 273 breakdowns and predictions. This card is happening in Jacksonville, Florida this weekend. There's 2 title fights. And honestly, we've got the featherweight championship and the bantamweight championship, but neither of those are even the biggest fight on the card. And we're going to be getting into which one will be. This is going to be happening this Saturday, April 9th, 2022. So, all right, we are starting. Uh-oh. Do we freeze? Okay, no, we're good. Undefeated fighters. We are starting off. We're going to be talking about some of the early fights in the prelims, the early fighters, some of the up-and-comers or prospects on the cards, with one of them, a little asterisk, one of the undefeated fighters we'll be saving for later. So starting off first, one of the earliest fights on the prelims, we've got Vince from Hell Pichel versus Mark the Olympian Madsen. So key notables here is that Mark the Olympian Madsen has a Greco-Roman background. He is an Olympic silver medalist, Denmark champion in wrestling. But he is actually, even though he's undefeated, he's the underdog in this fight, and Vince from Hell Pichel is actually the favorite in this one. I was surprised to see. Vince from Hell Pichel is on a nice winning streak, and Mark the Olympian Madsen had a tough match against Clay Guida in his last fight, which a lot of people thought he was going to run through Clay Guida, and he did not. It was a tough, close split decision that some people thought he actually lost. But there's an interesting intangible in this fight. Vince from Hell Pichel has actually been knocked out in one of his earlier fights by suplex. He was susceptible to the suplex, and Rustam Kabalov was able to suplex him actually 3 times in one round and knock him out. And why is that important in this fight? Because Mark the Olympian Madsen is an Olympic suplex wrestler. He's a Greco-Roman wrestler that specializes in suplexes. I feel like the matchmaker on this one was trying to make this. Vince from Hell Pichel must be having trouble sleeping at night, thinking about, what the heck did this matchmaker do? I've been knocked out by suplexes, and he's putting me up against the best suplexer I could possibly face in the UFC now. But this is maybe his chance for revenge. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Sheesh! We got Surge in the chat. What is up, Pokey Surge? Are you going to be streaming later today? We got to send some love over to Pokey Surge today for sure. I think Mark Madsen is going to use the wrestling on this one to get the decision over Vince from Hell Pichel. So my prediction, Mark Madsen stays undefeated on this one. Now we're going to be talking about the next fight. This is another one on the prelims, but a little bit less, another undefeated fighter, but a little bit more of a difference, a less even matchup. We've got Ian the Future Gary versus Darian Weeks. Ian the Future Gary is a prospect from Ireland who won his last fight by knockout and is undefeated. Darian Weeks, according to the UFC, has never won a single fight before. So this is kind of going to be a squash match, I think. I think that his last fight, Ian the Future Gary, was able to get a knockout, and I think the UFC wants to capitalize on that by giving him another highlight reel knockout in this matchup. Now, there was a mistake. I got this information from the UFC website, but actually Darian Weeks is 5-1. He has won 5 professional UFC fights. I don't know what the UFC is all about saying that he hasn't won any. That doesn't make their guy look better. So UFC intern, hey, I caught you slacking on this one. Hey, UFC, give me a ring. But I'm thinking Ian the Future Gary on this one is going to stay undefeated. I do think that they have the odds right on this one. He's going to get the knockout. I think we're going to see Ian Gary by TKO on this one. Yo, what is up, Ren and friends? How are you doing today? We got SDC in the chat. What is up, SDC? Happy to see ya. And we got Pokeballer Mike in the chat. Let's go. Pokeballer Mike, let's go. So happy after he hit 5K subscribers and had an insane stream with the DBZ, Vegeta Secret Rare, the Alt Art Charizard, all in one stream and more. It was insane. That was an awesome stream. I feel like there was even another poll that I'm forgetting because it was just so insane. But that was an awesome stream. I'm happy for you, my guy, and looking forward to the 5K celebration for Pokeballer Mike this Wednesday. So let's go. Next, we're going to be talking about, should this fight be on the pay-per-view? This is a fight that I think has been slipping under people's radar. And speaking of which, this is an anime that I think people slipping under people's radar. Have you ever heard of Samurai Champloo? If you have not, do yourself a favor and go watch Samurai Champloo. This is an amazing anime with fantastic animation and fantastic soundtrack as well. So, little detour here. Do yourself a favor. Make sure you go watch Samurai Champloo. It's like 25 episodes total. A nice contained story, one season. Fantastic. Still some of the best animation out there and a fantastic story. Highly recommend Samurai Champloo. I know my boy Swift Chancellor is a fan of Samurai Champloo, and I feel like Roospokemon as well. Yo, what is up, Dave? And right as I say that, Dave in the chat, Dave, mind link, let's go. Dave is saying Samurai Champloo music is amazing. Right on the money, Dave. Yes, and it was the Alt Art Rayquaza from Evolving Skies. Yes, Pokeballer Mike, that was the one. That's an insane one to miss, too. Oh, my God, that was insane from Evolving Skies. So glad that the Evolving Skies could hit for you, my guy. Alice Isles coming through as well. What is up, Alice Isles? The legends are rolling in one after another. What is up? We got the God Mod in the house. What is up? Am I missing a Did I miss a dono? Did I miss a dono? I am so sorry. Oh, man. I wonder if it's not showing up over the pay-per-view. I apologize. Oh, man. Okay. Over the PowerPoint. I will. All right. I will. I don't know how to check that in the middle. I apologize. At the end of the PowerPoint, I will check. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Pokeballer Mike. But thank you so much for the dono. I truly appreciate it, my guy. I will make sure to properly shout that out. I'm only on one monitor right now, so I don't want to switch to display and like leak details. Oh no, it did show up and I just missed it. Oh yes, you did. I just missed it. All right, we're replaying on the phone. I'm finding it. Was it before? Was it where was it? Oh yes, it was. All right, we're getting it. Pokeballer Mike with the $5 dono, Surge's favorite number. Thank you all. I just missed it. Thank you, Jedi Master Squirtle, for shouting that out properly. And thank you, Pokeballer Mike, you legend, for the dono. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Pokeballer Mike. Thank you. You legend. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. But we got on this fight. So back to the MMA Market Monday. We've got Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rosenstruck, number 8 in the heavyweight division, versus Marcin Tybura, number 10 in the heavyweight division. This one is really interesting. Normally you see ranked, especially in the top 10 heavyweights, on a pay-per-view card. So I'm surprised to see this one early on in the prelims. Maybe it's because both these guys are coming off of losses, but there's another heavyweight matchup on the main card where both guys are coming off of multiple losses as well. So I'm kind of scratching my head on this one going, I wonder what the matchmakers are thinking. Why is this card not in the pay-per-view? I think this is an interesting fight. I think Biggie Boy is going to be, he's a favorite for the reason on this one. I think he's going to win by decision, but this is a big fight for both guys' careers, coming off of losses and being number 10 and number 8 in the division. I think they're going to really fight for it. I think it's going to be hotly contested. So I think at the very least, my prediction is going to be that this is going to be an entertaining fight. Now, next on the main card, this one we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the stats on this one because it's a really closely contested matchup, and I think had to pay you back for the DBZ. No. No. You don't owe me anything, Pokeballer Mike. You don't owe me anything. And I'm down to do a movie night again anytime to summon in some more DBZ luck. Anytime. You just let me know what character you want to pull, and then I'll pull up the movie or the episodes for it. Let's go. So we got Mackenzie Dern versus Tisha the Tiny Tornado Torres. Number 5 and number 7 in the women's strawweight division here. And this is a fight that I'm actually thinking about betting on with Roospokemon, because it's odd. It's very rare to see when both fighters are -115 and -105. That means there's not really a clear favorite in this card. In this matchup, the bettors couldn't decide quite yet. So that has me and Roospokemon very interested. And this might be one that we bet on. He actually is pretty confident that Tisha Torres is going to win. I'm pretty confident that Mackenzie Dern's going to win, and I'm going to explain why. If you take a look at their records, yes, Tisha Torres does have she has that 4 losses in a row streak, but they were against former champions, Jessica Andrade, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Zhang Weili. These are all really, really strong opponents. And Mackenzie Dern's won losses to Marina Rodriguez, Amanda Ribas as well, but recently she just lost to Marina Rodriguez. Tisha Torres also lost to Marina Rodriguez, and Marina Rodriguez is really, really good, so there's no shame in that. Now, I think the difference in this fight is going to be the size for Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern is an extremely talented grappler. She is a world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the female division many, many years, and she's used those skills in the octagon to get many submissions as well. But on top of that, she's also got striking knockout power, where she's able to drop her opponents as well, like she did against Ashley Yoder. So she's dangerous on the feet, she's dangerous on the ground, and I think that's going to end up be too much for a fighter like Tisha Torres, who likes to push the pace against her opponents. And I think that's just going to not work against Mackenzie Dern, who's able to capitalize on opponents' mistakes. Chanlavin Saka says Vegas trap bet. Haha, yes. Yes, I can definitely see it, Sakov. Tisha got that reach. I'm surprised Tisha got the reach too on this one, because she's so small. Who do you think Sakov is going to win this one? I know, I see my boy Roospokemon. Callum Davis says, I have to go. Bye, legends. Thank you for joining us, Callum Davis, and I hope you have a great one. That was some skill on that thumbnail, by the way, LOL. Did you tape that stuff there, or did you just use your sheesh powers to get that stuff to float, says Pokeball and Mike. Let's go. We're going to have to check out that awesome thumbnail. We'll have to share the stream at the end of this stream for PokeSurge. Bye, Callum, says Susan. Bye, Callum. Who will have more rings by 2025, Jennifer Lopez or Tom Brady? Haha, says Chadlavin Sakov. That's a good one. I'm going to go with Tom Brady. I think he wins another one for Tampa Bay. Let's go. See you, legend. Callum Davis, says Pokeballer Mike. Jedi, definitely. I did catch some, but I was listening, just not talking, says Alice. All right, on this fight, I am betting Dern by submission. And this is one that I think I'm going to have to bet Roospokemon on. So if he's willing to take Tisha, I'm willing to take Dern. And if he's even willing, I'll go bonus, and I'll say submission on this one for Dern. But now we're getting into the biggest fights of the pay-per-view. These are the ones that we're all going to be really interested on. And this is the one that if you're going to be watching the fights with me in Discord, then I'm going to be hooting and hollering about. So we've got the biggest prospect in the UFC on this one. And if you're wondering how I know this person's the biggest prospect in the UFC, take a look at the views. So this is the countdown. This is the countdown, which is like the pre-fight hype videos that the UFC releases on their channel. The main event, the featherweight champion, only had 186K views this morning only. But the co-main has 379. Well, you've got Burns versus Chimaev here has 993. I bet after this stream, it's probably broke 1 million views on this video already. It's got more than the entire countdown video. So this is the fight on the card that people are really interested in. And here's why. We've got Gilbert Burns, number 2 in the welterweight division, versus Khamzat Chimaev. Boers does mean wolf. Gilbert is 20-4, which is a fantastic record. He fights out of Brazil. Khamzat Chimaev, even though he fights out of Sweden, is from the Czech Republic. He is undefeated. He's an undefeated fighter, and he's fought in multiple divisions. Welterweight, middleweight, and he's even talked about potentially fighting at light heavyweight as well. Even though Gilbert Burns is number 2 in the division, he is a big underdog, and Khamzat is a massive favorite in this fight. So if we take a look at their records, Gilbert Burns has a really, really strong record. At welterweight, he's only lost to the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world, Kamaru Usman, the current champion. He's beat former champion in Tyron Woodley. He's beat former #1 contender multiple times, Stephen Thompson. So he's had some really good... Damian Maia and Gunnar Nelson are two of the best grapplers in the UFC, and he beat both of them as well. Gilbert Burns is a really, really strong threat. On top of that, like Mackenzie Dern, he is also a world champion jiu-jitsu specialist with golds in no-gi, gi, and the Professional Jiu-Jitsu World Cup in Abu Dhabi. So this guy has got a storied career. On top of his incredible grappling skills, though, the man has got striking knockout power. Here he is with one punch dropping Damian Maia and knocking him out in their fight. And showing really nice restraint here, too, not with the follow-up punch. I really like this. This is classy from Gilbert Burns. The hands up. He doesn't need to throw any more punches. He knows the fight is over with that. It's one and done. He's smiling. He's happy because he doesn't have to hurt his opponent anymore. The fight is over. He's actually a really, really nice guy. And I'd like to see him get a win in this fight for another personal reason. Here's my boy Roospokemon opening a 9 out of 10 gold rookie card national treasure from Chronicles Hobby Box. This is an insane pull that we got this past weekend, and we were flipping out about it. And if you're wondering how much card this is right now, people are asking on eBay $800 for this card. So this is an $800 card. You could probably, honestly, you could make an offer and talk the seller down to probably $500 on this card. But still, that's insane. For one card, and Ruse got that pull, it's an insane pull. So imagine if Gilbert Burns were to win this fight. Personally, for my boy Roospokemon, I'd be really, really happy for him because his card would explode in value, and that would make him really, really happy too. But Khamzat Chimaev is a massive, massive, massive threat. Here's why. He has got one punch power. This is his first punch of the fight. He knocked out Gerald Mishar in 15 seconds in their fight. And then grappling, here's his last fight against Li Jingliang, a top-ranked opponent in the world, a really strong grappler, and he was able to pick up Li Jingliang like a child and was talking to Dana White outside the octagon as he did this. He has had 4 UFC fights, and he's absorbed a combined total of 2 strikes total. He's had 4 UFC fights, and he's been punched twice. And they weren't even hard. This guy is insane. What is up, Woody333? Happy to see you and love to see everyone dropping the fire. Dave, Susan, PokeSurge, Chanlav Sakov, Pokeballer Alice Isles dropping the fire for Roospokemon, the excitement. Pokeballer Mike, thank you, celebrating that hit for my boy Roospokemon. But this is insane. So how much? This guy's the biggest prospect in the UFC. A Gilbert Burns 9 out of 10 card, and a national treasure at that, which is a really, really rare insert at that. You're not even guaranteed to get a single national treasure, an entire box. So to get one at all was a rare hit, and the fact that it's a low number is an insane hit. And that card was worth $800. How much do you think a Khamzat Chimaev base card, not even an autograph, but a 1 out of 1 Khamzat. So it is a low number. It is rare. But how much do you think the 1 out of 1 Khamzat card sold for from UFC 2022 Prism? These are packs that just came out last week. So this isn't vintage. This is modern. These packs just came out last week. The card just sold 2 days ago. How much do you think a 1 out of 1 Khamzat Chimaev card sells for? I want to see at least one guess. Dave with the 2K. Dave with the 2K. I want to see one more guess in the chat. Except for Roos, 1,200 from Jedi Master Squirtle. Close. How about $15,000? SoundQuest Rob is a little closer to the money. This isn't even his rookie card. This isn't even his rookie card. His rookie card is in 2021. So this is his second. This is his second card. This isn't even his autograph. And this card sold for $15,000. I'm going to let that sink in for a little bit. These cards are insane. This is like PSA 10 vintage type money. So I got to be honest. I'm a little interested. I'm a little interested in seeing what we could potentially get if I open up some more UFC 22 Prism. So let me know if you would like to see. Make sure you like the video if you would like to see me open up some UFC 2022 Prism, because I think I'd like to take a stab at it with Roospokemon. I think I would like to take a stab at it. It is I have the listing pulled up. I don't think it's showing up. Let me know if you guys can see it on the screen. I'm watching the replay of it right now. Oh, you know what? I'm not live. That's why. Now it's on the screen. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. But yeah, monster card. Yeah, and it's a lot of bidders, a lot of interest on it too. And there's even other Islam Makhachev, Patty the Baddie. There's a lot of other cards out there that are selling for tens of thousands of dollars. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about picking up a couple packs with Roospokemon and trying it and seeing what happens and having some fun. Exactly. Why not? So if we can get 50 likes on this stream by Friday, then I'll open up some 22 Prism and upload that to the channel. So let me know if you're interested in seeing that with some likes on the channel. And now we got to give the prediction. I'm going with Khamzat by TKO. I would love to see Gilbert Burns get the upset on this one for my boy Roospokemon, but I think the bettors are right on this one. I think Khamzat is a real threat. I think the grappling is going to be too much for Burns. I think in the past, Sambo has been able to beat Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Khabib has been able to do that. I think Khamzat's going to be able to do that, and I think Khamzat by TKO, maybe second round, is going to be my prediction on that. I already want to see some UFC Open, says Dave. Let's go. Alice Isles says yes. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now we're going to be getting into the last two fights on the card. This is the Bantamweight Championship, 135 pounds. This is the co-main event, and this is a really, really exciting one that a lot of people have been hyped for a while. There's a lot of bad blood. This is a drama. So for those of you who are interested in the storylines behind the fights, this is going to be your E-entertainment. If you like the Bravo network, this is if you're into Twitter drama, this is the fight to follow, because there's been a lot of Twitter beefing on this one. You've got Aljamain the Funkmaster Sterling, the champion, versus Petr No Mercy Yan, the interim champion. Aljamain's from the United States. Petr Yan is from Russia. This is actually a rematch. This is a rematch of the first fight, and I'm going to let clips of the first fight just speak for itself. So even though Petr Yan's not the champion, he's a pretty solid favorite on this one for a reason. Here is the first fight, him just absolutely manhandling Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling came into this one as the grappler, but he could not get any takedowns on Petr Yan. Petr Yan was tripping him with leg kicks. He was tripping him with throwing him with wrestling, taking him off his feet. He was getting him with some really slick judo trips as well. He was just all over him in this fight. The ground and pound, Aljamain just, look at this. He's just shoving him to the ground, just using like dad strength on this one. I don't even know if he's a dad, but that's what it reminded me of. I mean, he just, look at this. He just shoves him to the ground. He was really flexing on this fight. And Petr Yan was coming into this fight as the straight up pure boxer, and he was out grappling Aljamain Sterling, and not to mention beating him up on the feet with striking as well. Until this moment. Aljamain is the champion because Petr Yan illegally kneed him. If your knee is on the ground like Aljamain is here, you're considered a grounded opponent, and you can't knee the opponent in the face like that. That is an illegal move in the UFC. And I honestly don't know what Petr Yan was thinking. This is one of the most egregious illegal knees that I've ever seen, especially 4 rounds into a title fight that Petr Yan was like one-sidedly winning. It was very, 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 very odd. The commentators, like even before it was happening, were like, oh, please don't, Petr Yan, don't knee him. It looks like he's going to knee him. Don't do it. And then they did it. And Aljamain rolled around on the ground. And honestly, I'm sure that knee hurt, but yo, he won an Oscar for his performance after that. The referee even didn't want to like stop the fight after it, and he was like, what? It was like a couple awkward minutes where he's like, are you serious? Are you really, you can't continue? So Aljamain won the fight by disqualification, and on top, that would be one thing. That'd be fair. That's fair. But then on top of that, when he was winning, he was crying. He gave this speech about how he doesn't want to win the belt this way. And then later that night on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff on social media, he's posting all these pictures with him with the belt, solo cups, drinking with his friends, and partying with this big smile on his face. It was the total like juxtaposition of what happened during the pay-per-view, and that did not go over well with the fans. They thought he was being fake. On top of that, Aljamain then said, I'm injured because of the knee and because of pre-existing injuries, and I need to go surgery and go have surgery, and I'm going to be out, and I can't defend the belt. So Petr Yan has been fighting the #1 contenders and basically been acting as the champion of the division, but without the prestige of having the belt. That's why he's the interim champion in this fight. So a lot of people call Aljamain the paper champ because he didn't really win the belt. He was actually getting his ass handed to him, quite frankly, and he's the champion. And for months, almost a full year, he's been ducking the rematch. So a lot of drama going into this one, and I'm thinking the odds maker have it right. I think Petr Yan gets a late TKO in this one. I think he's going to be too much for Aljo. I think he's just going to be too much. It's going to be a repeat of the first fight, but minus the illegal knee. And I think Petr Yan gets it done. He just gets stronger as the fights go on. I think it's going to be too much, and I think it's going to break Aljo in this fight, especially if he really is coming off surgeries and injuries and can't train like he used to. All right. Now we have got good luck, Ruse, with the packs. Good luck, and I hope we get some heat. I hope you get some fire, man. I hope the good luck continues. I hope you get another gold. We can snipe the autos. Gonna be awesome, my man. All right. Getting into the final fight of the card, and one that personally I'm interested in because I showed off the card in the beginning. I have a national treasure of Alexander Volkanovski, numbered 63 out of 99. It's not as valuable as a gold. It's worth around like $200, but still pretty nice. So if Volk can keep up his record as a dominant champion, that card's just going to hold better and better value, which is kind of cool. But even still, it's just a nice looking card, and I like Alexander Volkanovski. But we've got the featherweight champion at 145 pounds. This fight is Alexander the Great Volkanovski versus Sung Jung, the Korean Zombie. And he actually asked the UFC to call him and label his name as the Korean Zombie and not Sung Jung. His manager is a rapper in Korea who's really, really good at branding and has made some smart decisions with the Korean Zombie's career. So 23-1 for the champion, Alexander Volkanovski. He is on a 20-fight win streak. He's fighting out of Australia, and he's an extremely dominant champion. The Korean Zombie is fighting out of South Korea, and he's got a great record as well, 17-6, but a lot of his losses are against champions and really, really talented fighters. Now, Volk, though, is the biggest favorite on the card at minus 760. The odds makers know a little bit of the behind the scenes on this one. Korean Zombie was actually injured, and the UFC actually asked him to take this fight on short notice because Max Holloway was injured, and Korean Zombie thought this was going to be his last chance to get a title fight championship. So he took the fight even though he really thought he needed to get surgery. So he was coming in a little bit compromised on this one. That's why he's a little bit more of an underdog than I think he should be because he's still a really, really dangerous opponent. If we take a look at their records, Alexander Volkanovski, he's got wins over Brian Ortega, Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Chad Mendes, and even Darren Elkins is a strong victory as well. But winning that gunfight by knockout against Chad Mendes, taking out Jose Aldo, who is a pound-for-pound legend, Max Holloway is a pound-for-pound legend, Brian Ortega, dangerous fight, who even beat Korean Zombie. I mean, Alexander has a studded resume and one of the best resumes in the UFC, one of the best records in the UFC right now, and he's not getting enough credit, in my opinion. I think one thing that Joe Rogan loves to mention, so shout out to Susan. Susan loves Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan loves to talk about Alexander Volkanovski, the fact that he used to be a heavyweight. He used to be like 200 pounds and was a rugby player. So this is why the video is called Rugby versus Zombie, because Alexander Volkanovski was a rugby player in Australia. Here's some photos of him. And then he lost a lot of weight, but that rugby style has translated into the way he fights and the way he just blitzes his opponents. Look at the force here. He boxes in, he gives his opponents performance, no pressure, and is throwing massive hooks to the body. He's mixing it up. Hooks to the head as well. Here he is against Jose Aldo, using how fast he is. Jose Aldo's incredibly fast, and he was able to continuously beat him to the punch with that rugby blitzing. And those, look at the legs on Alexander Volkanovski. He's able to explode with so much, I think, because of his rugby background. He translates that really well into his fighting style, and even the leg kicks. Against Max Holloway, he was able to slide in a lot of leg kicks throughout that fight to win the title. I don't think he won the rematch, but whatever. He got the rematch. That's another video. But really, really strong. Where he really impressed me the most was his fight against Ortega, where he was actually in danger in that third round. He got dropped and almost submitted by one of the best jiu-jitsu specialists in the UFC. And he got up and immediately put him on it. And he actually won Fight of the Year. His fight against Brian Ortega was Fight of the Year last year. And it was incredible. It was an incredible performance. Awesome, awesome fight from Volkanovski, and I think his fight against Korean Zombie is going to be another barn burner. This one's getting slept on. I think this one's going to be the most exciting. I think the Gilbert Burns and the Khamzat one, I'm thrilled to see. I think it's going to be maybe not as competitive as this one. I think this one's going to be more competitive than the odds makers think. It's going to be back and forth. I think it's going to be a lot of action as well, because the Korean Zombie is an extremely dangerous opponent. He's got first round knockouts galore. He's got some insane knockouts in the first 15 seconds of this fight. Here he is knocking out Renato Moicano. Here he is knocking out Mark Hominick in the first, like 4 or 5 seconds of his fight way back when in Toronto. This one was actually in Toronto. He's got awesome grappling skills. He submitted Dustin Poirier in a fight back when they were in the featherweight division years ago as well. Knees as well. And I didn't want to do my boy Frankie Edgar dirty. He did knock out Frankie Edgar as well. It was very, very sad to see. But he also knocked out Dennis Bermudez. All of these are in the first round. Other than the Dustin Poirier, but all of his knockouts are in the first round. This guy's got some serious power. This is going to be a dangerous fight for Volkanovski. But I think Volkanovski is still going to win. I think he's going to get the TKO in this one. He's going to overwhelm him. I think 4th round TKO against the Zombie is how Volkanovski's going to get it done. So really, really excited. I wouldn't be shocked if it was a decision, but I'd like to see Volk get the TKO on this one, and I think he's going to do it maybe because of the injuries that the Zombie has going into this fight. But all around, I'm incredibly, incredibly excited for this card. I think there's tons of fun fights throughout the prelims to the main event, and let me know if you guys want to watch this one, and I definitely am excited to be watching it this weekend. Hopefully, maybe if I'm not watching it at a friend's house in person, maybe I can watch it online with you all. But I want to always end these PowerPoints with, when it's Pokemarket Monday, we do Guess the Pokemon, but now on this one, I want to do Guess the Fighter. Can anyone guess what this fighter's going to be? About 6 parlay, some of these $100, says Chunlaman Sakov. Ooh, who are you betting on? Hello, Fowler Chris. I'm sorry that I missed you. Hello, just stopping by to smash that like button. Appreciate you, Fowler Chris. I'm changing my name to the artist formerly known as Squirtle in honor of the Korean Zombie. Let's go, Jedi Master Squirtle. Rugby players are built differently. They are. Facts, GMS, says Dave. Oh, that's Patty, says Jedi Master Squirtle. Jedi Master Squirtle knows. Let's go. His new favorite fighter, Patty the Baddie, one of the other biggest prospects in the UFC, who... That's a video that I'm going to be recording and uploading on the channel in a couple weeks. I'm working on is who is the biggest UFC prospects right now besides Khamzat. Who else is there to follow? Patty the Baddie is one of them, but I want to do a dedicated video talking about that. And I'm really looking forward to recording this one and uploading it to the channel. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited for Patty the Baddie. He's got his own YouTube channel too. I think it's like Patty TV. But his YouTube channel is actually really, really good. He's got like 100-something thousand subscribers. It's a really, really good channel. And I think he's going to be a 1 million subscriber channel easy. But really, really fun fighter to follow in and outside of the octagon. And I'm just really all around excited for these fights. And I hope you are all as well. And I think that is it for the PowerPoint. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the PowerPoint, because I definitely enjoyed putting it together, talking about the fights, and sharing some of the information with you all. And I hope, especially for those that aren't as familiar with the UFC, I hope that you really enjoyed it too. What the Wilds Man Rookie Year 2021. Are you wondering who Yes, yes. That wasn't the 2021 was his rookie year, SoundQuest Rob. So all of his rookie cards, if you want to go Chronicles or Prism, are the 2021 year cards. So that's also why they're more expensive. A 2021 Prism box when it first came out was like $800, $900, and that's what a 2022 box is right now. The 2021 boxes are around $2,000 a box now. So they've doubled in value in just a year. And I think the 2022 is going to do the same, possibly even more, because there's more rookies in this, like Islam Makhachev, more Paddy the Baddy. If you're opening up 2021 Prism, you're pretty much just hoping for Khamzat Chimaev or Khabib Nurmagomedov. But the 2022 has a lot more names in it. It's got the big names. It's got the legends names as well. So Hall of Famers like Chuck Liddell and Anderson Silva as well that are a lot of fun. But it's got a ton more rookies, which are really where people are going to make their money on opening up UFC cards. And you know what? We'll see. How are we doing on likes? How are we doing on likes? Did we get anywhere close to 50 to being enough to open up Shining Fates? If not, I will open up a couple more Brilliant Stars packs until it is time for Surge's stream. What time is Surge going live? Because I want to go live up until Surge is live and then send a raid over to him. Checking out the channel. He is going live at 6. Yes, awesome. The Sheesh Man will be going live in 10 minutes. All right. So we will 21 likes. Thank you, Jedi Master Squirtle. Appreciate it. So we'll open up some Brilliant Stars because you know what? I want to get a hit, and I feel like there's going to be a hit in the Brilliant Stars. So we'll do 10 minutes of some Brilliant. Or you know what? Oh, there is actually, what about Elden Ring? Okay, let me know, what would you all like to see in the chat? What would you all like to see in the chat? Should I open up Pokemon cards until I get a full art or better for the next 10 minutes? Or I have a pretty sick Elden Ring boss fight that I could save for Thursday as well. I could save it for Thursday as well, but I have that we can do today as well. I might just save it for Thursday after the Nuzlocke. I might do an hour of the Nuzlocke and then end it with the Elden Ring. Because honestly, I'm probably not going to have any other time this week to play Elden Ring. Got some editing to do. Favorite fighters? Oh, Pokeballer Alice Isle says, Susan, who are your favorite? Yes, Susan, I'm curious. Do you have a favorite fighter from any of the many fighters and fights that you've seen me watching? Save that for Thursday, cuzzy. Awesome, Dave. Thank you. I think that's a good call. I think that's smart to save the gaming just all on one day. I know it's Pokemon Nuzlocke, but you can kind of just make Thursday gaming day. I think that's smart because then I don't have to mess around with the settings on my audio as much. So we'll just keep it going with the packs and let's see if we can get a hit. Fire Energy. Yes, Susan, right now I don't have a favorite, says Pokeballer Alice Isles. Full art or better, you've already started, says Jedi Master Squirtle. Let's go. Ooh, Shogun Rua, all-time favorite. Chanlavin Sakov. I love Shogun Rua. He is in one of my favorite fights of all time. Is his first and second fight against Dan Henderson. Insane fights. One of the first, it was the second time ever that they had non-title fights, if they were the main event of a card, go 5 rounds, and it absolutely delivered. Super crazy fight both times. Purloin, and we got non-hollow Alcremie. I'm going to save that Purloin because that Purloin actually might be a card for the Master Set, a reverse that I need. Nate Diaz, Khabib, those are good choices, Susan. Those are definitely good choices. You know, those are definitely family favorites. I really liked Crazy Horse. Oh, talking about Charles Bennett. Charles Bennett, says SoundQuest Rob. That is a great choice as well. He was a fun fighter as well. He's had some really fun fights in Pride. I'll tell you, every time I walked in Albino Manatee's room and that bloody ring was on, I had to shield my eyes. Yep. Definitely a lot of bloody rings. All right, 4 from the back to the front. Psychic Energy. Yes, Muay Thai is dangerous skill to know. Absolutely. I actually went to Thailand, Chanlavin Sakov. I went to Phuket, Thailand, actually. I don't know if you are Thai, but I went to Phuket, Thailand and stayed at Tiger Muay Thai and tried to learn a little bit of Muay Thai. Reverse Clink, and what do we got behind it? Hollow Infernape. We're actually getting down to the wire on this box. We have less packs than I thought we had, and we have not pulled a single full art in this box. So I'm wondering, we've only got 3 packs left in the entire box. Could this be a dud box? I'm gonna grab the box here to show it. We've only got 3 packs, and we have not pulled a full art or better, a silver border. Are we gonna get one here? Are we gonna get one out of these last 3 packs? Hey, what is up, PokeKid Trainer? How are you doing? Happy to see ya. Dave same, says Alice Isles. Ooh, what did Dave McGregor? Oh, Dave likes McGregor because I love the Irish and Khabib, TBH. Pretty stereotypical choices. Those are fun choices, though. Those are great choices. Those are awesome. That's like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, practically, of the UFC. Those are great favorites to have. Magma Bazin, Crawdon. There's a reason they're so popular. It's because they're awesome fighters. Ultra Ball, Chimchar. Noise, I'm Laos, says Chunlab Sakov. Oh, that is awesome. Are there any Laos fighters that you're fans of? Snorunt, Nose Pass. Ooh, Zekrom character rare. Oh, okay. That's a nice character rare. I think we already have this one, so this one will be going into the duplicate pile. Let's go. The next milestone's when we hit 1K subscribers. And do we gonna get a double banger? Ooh, no. I thought it was gold for a second. I thought I saw gold, but no gold on that. 2 packs left. What can we get? Manatee, I left a like. See most of you at Surges in a bit. See ya, Rita. Hope you have a good one. Well, I better head back to work. If you're still live when I have a break, I will drop back in Legend. Let's go, PokeKid Trainer. Let's go. I'm ending in like 7 minutes, so I won't be, but I will be. I'll be sending a raid over to Surge's way. Choice Belt. When are you going live as well? Floatzel, Cubchew, Dedenne, Farfetched, Grimer, Duskull, Reverse Piplup. Show me the money. Non-hollow Staraptor. Uh-oh. Can we get last pack, any pack magic out of the booster box? Or is this going to be a dud box? No hits. All right, come on, Arceus. Show me the money. Andre Sukmont, I can't pronounce his name, but I know the exact fighter that you're talking about. Is Mike, what? Is your cousin on your mom's side? Way cool. That is awesome. That is so cool. Yes, he used to train with Henry Hooft, right? At now they call it Sanford MMA, but it used to be Hard Knocks MMA or 365. Yes, I know that fighter. He's awesome. Always wish the best. Totally, Sakoth. All right, fighting energy, fist bump energy to ya. Fist bump energy to you all in the chat. Can we get with fist bump energy? Can we get last back magic? Can we get a full art or better? Cherubi, Corfish, Golett, Chimico, Chimchar, Reverse Dusknoir. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, you know what? We still had fun along the way. It's funny, the whole box I was like, don't worry, guys. The next time it's going to hit. The next time it's going to hit. The next time it's going to hit. Well, I think this is the first time I've ever had a box with no hits, but it's bound to happen to you sometime. But I'd rather take the miss on Pokemon than missing on those UFC cards actually right now, considering the price. So maybe we'll consider that was a sacrifice. We'll say that was a sacrifice to the MMA god, since it's because I portrayed Pokemarket Monday with the MMA Market Monday, and so it's a sacrifice. We're gonna get a monster hit. Roospokemon and I are gonna get a monster hit in the UFC cards. I'm feeling it. And I already got a Grand Admiral Thrawn number 29 out of 50. So I'm very, very happy today. I don't need another hit. I'm already spoiled. I am already happy. I think the Shaman is actually one for the Master Set. So that's actually something for the Master Set. But we got some cards to add to the giveaway pile for you all as well. Raichu V, Infernape, Zekrom. So all around happy. And I really enjoyed the stream. I really enjoyed talking about the UFC with you all. And I'm looking forward to maybe watching the pay-per-view with some of you all and talking about after the fights too. Maybe even we do a follow-up and see which of the predictions are right and which of the predictions are wrong. I'd really love to be able to open up some on the channel as well, but if the like interest is there, we'll do it. Maybe even if the like interest is not, we'll do it. But hey, keep that between me and you. Hopefully we could just knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. DBZ cards are money. UFC cards are money. Absolutely. Chanlavin Sokoff, absolutely. I will probably be opening up some more Dragon Ball Super on the channel as well. JMS got his Blastoise PSA 10 from Evolutions today. Yes, that was an awesome one for Jedi Master Squirtle as well. That was an awesome pickup. Looking forward for him to show that one off on his next stream, whenever that may be. But all right, I think it's getting time to head over to Surge's Way. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for you all, and I am going to hit the gym myself, and I got some editing that I'm going to be working on as well. Way to have variety in the video. Thank you, Suckoff. I appreciate that. Always like to try and mix it up. Like to have a little bit of variety here and there, so there will be definitely more variety in the future. I want to continue to have more and more new things. So Surge Stream Raid in the chat. What is up, Just Josh? And happy to see you. Happy to see you, homie. And thank you, Pokeballer Mike, as well for the dono earlier during the stream. I truly appreciate that. Well, let's get going, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. SoundQuest Rob, thank you, you legend, for coming through and hanging out. Hope you had a great time. Dave, Chanlavin Sokoth, Susan, thank you, everyone. Pokeballer Alice Isles, Roospokemon, Jedi Master Squirtle, Callum Davis earlier, Just Joshin, PokeKid Trainer, Canadian Trainer. Everyone, thank you all. Thank you. Broke Ace and the Poke Twins as well. Feller Chris as well. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. I hope you all had an awesome time. I had a fantastic time. And I will see you all back Thursday. I will be back Thursday for the Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. And we're going to be getting to that final gym badge. We're on to the final gym badge of our Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. Months in the making, but I know we can do it. So peace out, everyone. I hope you all have and Panda! How can I forget Panda? How can I forget Panda? Panda! Thank you as well for hanging out, Panda. Thank you, Panda. I love you, homie. Thank you. Congratulations on the 3K. Congratulations to Pokeballer Mike on the 5K. Hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. See you at Surge's as well for the Surge Raid!